I'm eating some chicken that my dad cooked and some hush puppies. It's the onion flavored hush puppies. And I'm gonna put a little hot sauce on it on the chicken part. Does anybody else put hot sauce on their chicken? And bon appetit. Gotta try for the chicken. Kind of lean over the plate so I won't drop no crumbs. Hot. Oh yeah, put cayenne pepper on it too. Add a little bit more hot sauce. Chicken is really good. Kind of tastes a little bit of lemon pepper. As for the hot sauce and cayenne pepper, spicy. I want to discuss about something right fast. And it'll have to do with like TV shows or cartoons. And I will also be telling the story, two stories that are short. It'll be two true stories. And I'm gonna start off about SpongeBob. I had went online where it had said, I think on Reddit, where different people was discussing about like which episodes of SpongeBob was the scariest to them when they were children. And some of them named some that's very familiar to me when I was a child. Now, they named the one, they mainly named the one where SpongeBob had got lost in a city called Rock Bottom. I forgot which episode was that, but he got lost in a city called Rock Bottom where it was different people, different fishes with different language living in that area. I think that episode isn't too scary, but it was slightly creepy. Just imagine being lost in a different place. And then the episode that scared me the most when I was a kid from SpongeBob was when that episode where Mr. Krabs lost his $1 million. He really was going to give up his two employees, aka his crewman, away to a big monster clown, all because of his stupid $1 million. And let's not forget about the Tattletale Strangler. That scared me when I was a kid too. And the bully episode was creepy. Cousin Blackjack episode was creepy. And the episode about the big worm. About this big worm that came into the Bikini Bottom town, eating up everything. And the episode when Gary got kidnapped too. That was creepy. I had realized that the picture in a woman's wall that had hung up the little snails that was in the wall. I mean, I realized this about like a year ago. At the snails inside the picture was warning Gary to leave before he ended up just like them. It was crazy. Second piece of chicken. Remember that episode of iCarly where the crazy fan had held them hostage? Well, had kidnapped them and held them inside her basement. That Nora Dershland character. That episode kind of creeped me out. But the episode of Drake and Josh about the theater thug, that was funny. I'm gonna tell you two true stories. And one of the stories, well, both of them is gonna be about these two cats that we used to have. Well, one was a kitten, and we had named it Tom, and it was like a gray little kitten. It was a boy kitten, and we didn't know where it came from. It just popped up in the yard, and we started to try to feed it. It didn't know how to like drink out of like like a container with milk in it. It didn't know how to do that or drink out of a bowl of milk, and but it started learning how, and then it started feeding it, and it's like it was lost, like it was looking for its mother. But then one day, the cat had went missing. We didn't see it outside no more. We had made like a little cardboard box place for it to lay at, like, and it had cloth inside of it. And yeah, we didn't see it no more. It was gone. We don't know what happened to it. The second story, it was this cat, this Persian cat that we had named. I forgot what type of Persian cat. It was a Persian cat we had named. Well, I had gave it the name Fluffy, and we took care of this cat way longer than we took care of Tom. Cause Tom just disappeared like like a few days later. We kept Fluffy for about almost a month, and this cat was like a brown and gray color, kind of reminded me of like marble. And it was a female cat, and what was sad about Fluffy was that when she came over here, she had already looked like she'd been abused. She had like a scar near her nose, and her tail was like, well, viewers' discretion is advised. Her tail, like it was about off, like it looked like someone chopped it, like started cutting on her tail. Her tail, half of her tail was hanging off. Like she looked at the beauty, if something was wrong with one of her legs, like she kind of limped on it, or either her paw, and like she licked at her paw all the time. And we took her in. We made like a spot for her to lay at on the porch, and she knew how to drink out of a bowl of milk better than Tom. And we gave her pottage meat and fish and leftover food. She ate all of that. We took care of her. But well, one day she ended up disappearing too. Because at first she was scared to go to other places, be near other people. I think because of what had happened to her before she found us. She was scared to get near people. But she started to try to explore and go to other places. But it cost her her life. We couldn't keep her in the yard because she didn't want to listen to us. She wanted to go to other places. And she went to other places. She ended up starting to go across the street where our neighbor lives. And our neighbor has a dog named Symbol. And then he named him after a Lion King character. It's really huge. I forgot what kind of dog it was. It's a really huge black dog, like about 500 pounds. And he bought this dog for about like close to $1,000. And all I can say is that the cat ended up disappearing one day. Never returned it back to the yard. We wonder what happened to it. And one day, we had asked the neighbor about what had happened to the cat, and the neighbor ended up coming out and telling what happened to Fluffy. And what had happened to Fluffy is that she was that's what happened to her. All I can say is her head was by his tree in his yard, and we don't know where her body was at. Sorry for being graphic, but that's how it was. And we was devastated. We was sad. Yeah. So yeah, the cat. Um, both of those cats disappeared. And we don't have no animals around here. So that was the end of those two stories. And I'm about to go get me something to drink. Wait. All right. Have a good day.